Don't judge me. This is how I am choosing to start my next vlog. Just rolled out of bed. It's been life. Life's been crazy. This is just what we're doing. So I just got up and it is 12:15, Saturday, August 14th. Because fuck, I don't know. But I am gonna start the morning with a dab from my Aura. I also have I got this new cup. It's so cute, right? And this is a pumpkin spice latte because I have attachment issues to fall. And also, I could use the caffeine. I just had to check it because I like loaded it up last night and took some fat ass dabs, and I knew that there still had to be at least one in there. I'm also having a chocolate donut, but I'm gonna take my dab first because food is better when you're no. No, it's low battery. I'm gonna put it on one of the lower temperatures and see if it has enough battery to heat up this dab. Yeah, no, I am. There we go. I'm having a weird ADHD day. There we go. I haven't been like officially diagnosed ADHD yet. My therapist and I are going off of the term I have undiagnosed something. We are kind of stuck between autism and ADHD. So there's also kind of the idea of why would you want a label, and I don't plan probably on taking any medication for anything. It's just more of a I would like to know what goes on in my brain, but that is just what's been going on in my life. I also have work later today, so that'll be fun. And then tomorrow is probably going to be a game day with some of my friends, which is going to be super fun. I feel like some donuts don't age well. Like you eat them the next day when they're a little bit stale and they're really gross. But Dunkin' Donuts are just as good the next day. My dog is also sitting like right here off camera, mad dogging my donut because he wants it and he's not gonna have it. I also have these right here. I went to Sam's the other day and I was looking for the garlic parmesan ones of these, but I decided to get the chocolate ones because I had never had them and I figured somebody in this house would eat them, and it turns out it's me because they're delicious. I've only had them for 2 days. And it wasn't like a regular chip bag, like they were full like up to here. So yeah, I'm gonna need to get more of those. So this is gonna be fun. We're gonna see how long I do this vlog for, at least a few days. And just make a nice long video. Oh, there's a hummingbird outside. We have this, it's turned into just a bush now. It was these weeds, and they have like the prettiest fucking purple flowers on them. And we just decided just to let it be. And it's grown from like this little stalk that had like 4 or 5 flowers into this whole bush that takes up like half of our back wall. We have a very small backyard, so it's not that bad. But we get so many, like, I see like little bees and hummingbirds, and it just makes me happy to know that we're contributing to society in this small way. But I've been seeing a lot of hummingbirds lately. I'm like trying to see if there's 2 or if it's just 1. No, it's just 1. But yes. This is technically leftover from yesterday. Because like I went to Dunkin' and I got the donuts and pumpkin spice latte. And I only ended up drinking half of it. So I dumped, I had this cup already. So I got a small and I dumped it in here. So like half the ice stayed in the cup. And then I got home and I added, I went to Target and I picked up 2 creamers. And I added a little bit more pumpkin spice. And then I ended up just putting it in the fridge overnight so that I could finish it today. Because since like most of the ice came out, it's not like watery or anything. So that is delicious. And like Dunkin' also puts caramel on their pumpkin spice lattes, if you didn't know. Actually, I just recently started getting into coffee. Just recently. I want to try Dutch Bros, which is probably a thing I'll do tomorrow. Since we don't have one in the part of town I live in, we only have one in the next town, well, 2 towns over. And that's where we're gonna go to hang out with some friends. It's only like 30 minutes away. So we're gonna go over there, and all my friends up there have been raving about Dutch Bros. So I'm probably gonna try it. Like my friend was drinking a coffee the other day that was like peach cobbler, and it was delicious. She gave me a sip, and I think that's what set me off on deciding that I want to start drinking coffee. And also, like, there are some things that say that coffee helps with ADHD. I was literally drinking this coffee like at 10 o'clock last night, and I was so sleepy. Like, I don't know. I think it does help. I slept so good last night. I had stopped drinking a lot of caffeine because it can fuck with my anxiety. But I think now that I'm actually on medication for my anxiety, I can actually have caffeine. So we're gonna test this theory out. What were the things I bought? I bought an iced caramel macchiato from Starbucks at Target, the like bottled coffees. And then I got their pumpkin spice creamer, and also a hazelnut macchiato, I think. I'll have to look it up. No barking. No. One of our neighbors is walking in front of our house because we live in a townhouse. And this one's like, I must bark. I also bought, obviously, now that Halloween decorations are starting to roll out, I'm starting to buy more home decor, and I bought this pillow. It's on this other chair. This is adorable. That's at the Dollar General. we went to At Home the other day because I wanted to make a charcuterie board for a party that we went to. And that's where I got the skull cup, and then I also got, oh, it's actually right here next to me on the couch because I had a hot plate. And I didn't want to pick it up with my bare hands. This dish towel that says "Creepin' It Real." It's so fucking cute. But yes, I am enjoying this friggin'. Oh no. This is what happens when you film on your phone. I just got a notification and I was just like, what? And also, can you tell which side of my face I sleep on and that I don't take off my makeup to go to bed? Because, you know, there's no makeup on this side of my face. But yes, that's my life. And I'll probably film some more later. If I don't, it'll be tomorrow. I think probably tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna have more fun stuff. Since we're gonna do game. I am getting some new dice today though, because I'm a dice goblin and I like the pretty click clack sound. My dice box is completely full, so I'm going to do what any dice goblin would do and use a Crown Royal bag, because I've been spending a lot of time at my grandma's, and I found a bottle of the salted caramel Crown Royal in the pantry that I forgot that I bought, because since they only make it around Christmas time and it's one of my favorites, I bought a secondary bottle. So now I have that bag, because at our other D&D friend's house, they're big Crown Royal fans, and they're roommates, and she has a purple, like, original Crown Royal bag, and he likes the Crown Apple, so he has the green bag. And I was going to use my green bag, but I didn't want him to get confused, so now I have the orange bag from the salted caramel, so I'm going to use that one. But yes, I need to plug my aura in and kind of decide what I'm going to do with my life until I take my shower. And I'm probably just going to sit here and scroll through TikTok. ADHD TikTok has become life because it's helping me understand my life. And I just saw this girl talking about an article that she read that was called The Lost Girls, and I'm going to look for it. And it's about women who weren't diagnosed with ADHD till they were adults, and she used the term chronically overwhelmed to describe how a lot of them felt, and I feel that. So I saved that TikTok and I sent it to my therapist, and I'm like, yes, this describes my life so much. Yes, that's another thing I need to do right now, is feed the dog. He's looking at me and then he looks over at the dog food. So I will talk to y'all later. And I can't believe I just talked for like almost 15 minutes. Whatever. All right. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. What the dick? Trying to get to work. Up until a few minutes ago, there was a dude in a fucking jacked up truck just weaving in and out of traffic. And I kind of wish I had been filming at that point, because when he cut me off, the first thing that flew out of my mouth was, "I'm sorry, you and your small dick have somewhere to be." I love a nice jacked up truck, but you gotta be that obnoxious with it? You got issues. Oh dear, sweet Jesus. I love that I work at an outdoor mall. So that means that customers for the rest of the day are going to be pretty slim. Means literally probably everyone's going to get cut in like an hour because this rain is supposed to continue. So it means I'm going to have to find a safe way to get home because, you know, fuck this shit. And the semi is going to, I bet you anything, try and get in front of me. No, he has his hazard lights on. Okay. But yes, since I'm talking, I'll just film from this angle. Throw my fucking hazard lights on because this is bullshit. Here in this part of the country, because I've said it before, I am from New Mexico, but I live in the borderland. So I live in the Texas, El Paso, and Mexico border. Oh God. Out here, Jesus. There's so much rain right here. I love the rain. I just wish I didn't have to go to work. Wow, and somebody just decided to cut off the person behind me. There's like at least 6 inches of water on the road right now. Oh dear God. Sucks. I love that people around here can't drive for shit, but especially when there's rain or there's snow. It just makes it worse. So I have not filmed for the last few days, as obvious. I started to film yesterday, like I got set up and then I was like, fuck it. Yesterday was just fucking weird. Like, majority of the day was really great, and then just the shit show happened. So I went to work in the morning, and then I had a meeting to sign some paperwork with a friend for some things. I'm going to ask them if I can talk about their business on my channel. But yes. Fix that real quick. And then because I was already on that side of town, I called my godparents and they were getting ready to go have dinner. So I went and I met them at a restaurant. And then when I was pulling out of the restaurant, I realized my gas light was on. So I was like, well, fuck. So I went up the street to a gas station and I got out of my car, put gas in, finished pumping my gas, and went to get in my car, and it was locked with my car keys on the seat and my phone right next to them. Luckily, I used my, I hadn't been wearing this, like, for the last week. I'd been too lazy to charge it, and I'm happy that I did it for yesterday. And so I was able to call my godparents, and my godfather came, and we attempted to pick the lock on my car. It didn't happen. So then we had to call a locksmith and wait. So yeah, that's a thing that happened to me yesterday, and I picked off all of my nails because I got stressed. I needed a new set anyway, but now I'm sitting here. Okay, turn on. No, I'm gonna turn on my aura. And I'm gonna take a hit. And like for the last little bit that y'all have been seeing me every time I that last one made me tear up. No, you can't have my food. My dog is trying at every angle. You can probably see his shadow, his head right there, to get at my food. But I've been smoking on this. It's Craft. Wait, okay. Come on, work with me. Thank you. Craft 1861 Gold. I got this at my local dispensary. This one is their sativa. Because yeah, no, like I get pretty much everything indica. I don't do a lot of sativa because of my anxiety, but I got that to balance out because literally that day I bought a bunch of stuff and I was like, I wanted to get some shatter or something for my aura, so I wasn't just using pens, or like smoking bowls. And yeah, I told the guy I was gonna get that, and we were talking about it, and I was like, yeah, because you know what? Every once in a while you gotta smoke, but you gotta do some shit. So I left my other cup in the car and didn't want to go get it. This is the bottled caramel macchiato from Starbucks, and then the Starbucks pumpkin spice creamer because I like to mix things. It's so good. And then I have chips, and I'm also eating leftovers. I got a fajita quesadilla last night at the restaurant, and it was so good. And I'm like, it was only like $5, and they essentially gave me like 3 quesadillas worth. I was like, this restaurant's kind of cool. It was a little ghetto, and there was a bullet hole through the front window. But you know what? Fuck yeah. But yeah, so I'm going to do this and watch some TikTok, depending on if my boyfriend comes down. Right now, he might play Skyrim. We just woke up a little while ago. It's also Wednesday now. I think the last day I filmed was Saturday. He might play Skyrim or do something before he comes down. But tomorrow I'll probably film for sure, because tomorrow's our anniversary and we're gonna go do some fun shit, which is another reason I need to get my nails done. But yeah, that's my morning. That was my day yesterday. But yes, I'm gonna finish breakfast so that I can take the little one out, and then that way he'll stop crying, because that's literally, it's just, we were up super late last night and it is now noon, and I woke up like at 11, and so he is upset because it is past time for him to go out. So to the next clip.
Right, so today's been kind of shit. I filmed this morning, and then I went to go run some errands for my grandma, and I rolled my ankle. And I tried to see if somebody could cover my shift, and all the other girls are busy. So, and like literally nobody got back to me until like super late, so I had to get ready really quick to head to work. And then right now, right before I turned on my camera, I was turning and somebody decided to that it was more important for them to get in front of me to try and beat me to the light. So I'm turning on the camera just in case I die. Yeah, no, today's been shit. I'm like happy that tomorrow's my anniversary, and I took the day off from both jobs, and my boyfriend took the days, well, technically we took off both Thursday and Friday from our jobs. And I'm like, I literally came home from running errands, and somehow when I rolled my ankle, I did something, and now my whole left side hurts. Like, from my neck all the way down to my ankle on my left side. And it's gonna be a fucking nightmare getting through here past my house, because I live, like, right across the street from high school, and it is 3:30. But luckily, the school zone signs have not kicked on yet. I think this school doesn't get out, like, till 4, because, like, everything's usually pretty fine. Yeah, they're, like, getting ready to let out, because there's, like, 4 cop cars that hang out around here, and they're, like, just pulling up. But yeah, that's my day. I'm just like, whatever, this is my life. I picked the best week to start filming, didn't I? Just so that we could enjoy all of this fun chaos that is my life. I'm just not even gonna try and get over right here. Just fucking. Yes. I like was planning on talking about something on the way to work, but like my brain completely shorted out. So that is me. To make myself happy, I ordered myself a Starbucks, and I ordered their bacon Gouda sandwich because it's my favorite thing. So we're just gonna hope that the day gets better. I'm like, it's 3 o'clock. Well, it's 3:30. It's 3:40 actually. I'm still optimistic. I have 20 minutes to get to work. So, and all the school, I have to pass like 4 schools on the way to work. So yes, this is my life. Just that's all I can say. I will film again when I get out of work. I'm also missing one of my dab pens that has my indica in it, so my brain's a little rattled today as well. So yes, I will see you guys in the next clip. Good morning, everybody. This is a terrible time to call me. Somebody decided to call me, and it's somebody I don't want to talk to either. So, yay. She'll send me a text. Good morning. I am in a fantastic mood today because today is my anniversary. So, I went and got my nails done. So I left the salon, and then I went to Starbucks, and I picked up mine and my boyfriend's drinks, and I got us some breakfast. And he just woke up, so I have timed my day perfectly. Like, okay, come on, car. Just hurry up and let me pass you. There we go. I hate intersections that don't have protected turn lights. Especially Because, like, obviously the person driving straight has the right of way, but, like, I need to turn at some point. So if people are just barreling through that intersection going, oh, well, the next person will let them through. It's like, what the fuck? Just let me fucking turn. I will get out of your way. I'm not going to be in your way that long. Just let me fucking turn. Yes, I have one more thing to do when I get home for tonight. And then I'm just going to veg out. Enjoy my day with my boyfriend. Our plans for today, I'm not sure if I talked about it already. We are going axe throwing, and then we're gonna get some dinner. Just enjoy being together. It's been a crazy fucking year, and I don't know honestly what I would have done without him. Just so much stuff. He's pulled me out of many depression spirals in the last year, and I've done the same for him. You know, he's my person, so it just makes me super happy. And I've never had a relationship that was serious like this before. I've only been in like one other long-term relationship, and that one was extremely abusive. I don't remember if I took that video off my channel or not. If it's still there, there is a... Dude, can you not be at my ass, please? I know, you're trying to turn too, but as you can see, my signal light's on. This fucking truck, dude, he's been behind me for a while, and he's just, like, been up my ass the entire time. There, go, get in your own lane. But, if the video is still on there, it was like a vlog that I did a long time ago, the first time I tried to get my YouTube channel going, and that was for my ex's birthday, and I remember being so mad. I put so much time and effort into doing everything for his birthday, and, like, he was so ungrateful for it. So, whatever. I'm putting effort into my current boyfriend's birthday, which is in a couple of weeks. That's the fun thing, is we got together last year, and then a couple weeks later it was his birthday, and then my birthday. So those 3 dates are kind of condensed into just over a month. So, today's our anniversary. In 2 weeks is his birthday, or just a little more than 2 weeks. And then 18 days after that is my birthday. So, we just decided to get it all condensed into one. But yes, lots of exciting things happening today. I'm absolutely in love with my outfit. I need to go home and steam my dress, though, because it's a little wrinkly. I was joking around. I bought it at the store that I work at. And I was... Oh, excuse me. I have, like, this hiccup that's stuck. I was telling my boss yesterday, I was like, damn it, I should have brought my dress into work. Because, like, we were steaming stuff like crazy last night, putting out, like, new fall collection. And I was like, you should have brought my dress and just steamed it. And she's like, yeah, you probably should have. But whatever. I will figure that situation out. I'm going to take a nice long shower and just enjoy my day. I do have, like, one other errand to run. I have a present for a friend of mine, and she's having surgery in a couple of days. And her birthday is a couple days after that. So obviously she's going to be out of commission for a little bit, and she only works, like, right up the street from where I live. So I told her that I would swing by a little bit later in the day go and drop that gift off for her. Because she's my friend and I love her, and she's a fellow Virgo queen and I love her with all my heart. She's actually my piercer. So I'm just like, bitch, I love you. She was like one of the first people that I followed online, like on Instagram, and like I knew that she was like local to where I lived, and I was just like completely enamored with her style and everything, and I just completely fell in love with her as a person. And I remember the first time she referred to me as her friend, and I wanted to cry because like I'm so damn awkward and I don't know how to make friends. So the fact that she saw me as a friend and was like, you're a person that I trust, I was just like and I'm really excited about that. And I feel like that the foundations of that friendship have really like built me finding other friendships, and like have made me a little more outgoing and willing to like try and meet people and hang out. And I'm just like, oh God, I'm learning how to interact like a human being that I didn't realize I was. Yes, so I am getting ready to pull in to where I live. So I will film some more, either when I'm getting ready, probably not, because that's going to be one of those things. I have to call and make the reservation for our axe throwing right now. I checked this morning and there was still a bunch of slots. I just needed to get I had to wait for this morning for my paycheck to get deposited. And I think I talked about this in my last vlog. If I didn't, my boyfriend already got both of his anniversary presents because I'm impatient. And I knew that they were things he was gonna love. I got him this really awesome Versace cologne that I absolutely adore. Let me fix this real quick. And then I also got him a fire pit because he's been dying to have a fire pit, and I got it. It was on sale and he absolutely adores it. So those are those two things. He bought my gift about a month ago, and I know he did. It was a deal. Like, he had me write down a list of like things that I liked, and like sizes and things to make sure that the gift he wanted to get me was something I would enjoy. And like literally I sent him the list, and 2 seconds later he was like, yes, I can buy exactly what I wanted to get you. I just wanted to make sure. But it's apparently been here for a while. I don't know where it is, don't know where he hid it. He won't tell me what it is. Apparently he told the dog all about it yesterday while they were home alone. And so yeah, I've had to wait. I'm not a patient person. I don't like surprises. I'm weird like that. With that, like, I've always like been the kind of person to pick out my Christmas presents, like when I was a kid. I think the last time I got like an actual surprise gift, I was like 10. If you don't know, I'm 21, almost 22. And my mom and my aunt would just ask me what I wanted. Or I would tell them, I want this, can this be my Christmas present? Okay. You know, I got like my first phone, like my first pair of Docs, you know, all kinds of little things, and they were things that I picked out. So I'm terrible at receiving gifts. So like, I'm gonna go inside and be like, give me my present, I must know. But yes, I might vlog that. Probably won't vlog me opening it. I'll definitely show what it is. But yes, I'm going to go inside before my breakfast gets cold and my iced coffee melts. But I will see you guys in the next clip. This is probably going to be another 2-part vlog because I start rambling, and I think each video clip that I have is at least 10 minutes. So we're going to do this. It's a thing.
I wish I'd been recorded that. He threw them at the same time.